105 years old.
Oh, boy.
Imagine that. Maybe the idea that because you're old, you become senile, and so therefore your communication is limited. And in mine, it seems to broaden because I just love to be able to communicate with people. And that's one of the greatest assets in being older. The same thing with voting. Oh, I wish there was some way that we could instill in people the necessity for voting. We need people to be more interested in their local politics, because it begins locally and then it spreads out to the county and to the state and then finally to the federal government. And the only way that we can control our ideas and different attitudes that we might have is by voting. And the one thing he always said, Margie, anytime a person is running for office, you ask them, why is it you want this job? And he said, and they better come up with a pretty good answer. Well, you see, when the women started to vote, there was a shift in the atmosphere of all of the people's thinking. You could feel the difference. And I think it was due to the fact that women could vote then.
Now, how old were you when women first voted in Chicago?
Let's see, I was about 10 or 11 years old when when they first started to vote, but there were just little sprinkling of women because, see, women had no idea of the amount of information that they could have if they wanted to at that time. And so therefore, the transition was slow in making the women feel like they were worthwhile and could do what the men were doing.
We will
Vote.
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 Vote. Vote. Vote.
If you have any beef and complaint about government and its status, and you do not take advantage of of being able to vote of how you want the government to go, and you do not take advantage of that opportunity, then shame on you. I only hope and pray that other people will feel this enthusiasm, especially with voting. This is very important. You know, we need a stirring up. Here I am. That makes sense?
Absolutely makes sense, sure. You always make sense.